We're here at AUSA 2018 and I'm speaking with Todd Halstead, Program Manager Defence John Deere, and Bill Britz, CEO IAS. Todd, John Deere, Defence, not words that are usually seen in the same sentence.
That's right.
Could you tell us a little bit about John Deere's quite extensive defence activities?
Yeah. So one thing people often don't know about John Deere is that from a defense standpoint, we go way back to even the Civil War. We've been part of the military for years. What we're trying to showcase here is our complete portfolio of products, whether that's utility vehicles or construction and forestry equipment or agricultural equipment or NavCom. Global positioning technologies. We have many solutions across the full spectrum of the military that we just wanted to showcase here at the event.
And construction equipment, I think most people would be familiar with. Most people will have seen green construction equipment, maybe even some agricultural equipment. But the NavCom stuff that you mentioned, and maybe the utility vehicles, might be a little bit more interesting in stuff that people are not familiar with.
That's right, and even power systems too. Our power systems power a lot of generators that are used across the military. But in navigation, we have our NavCom is a suite of solutions that helps with just positioning, accurate positioning for products across the globe. And then the utility vehicles that we have here are just to showcase not just the technology that we have kind of off the shelf, but what we can do in the purpose-built arena as well.
And the example that you're showing, could you talk to us a little bit about that?
Yeah.
Because it's not an off-the-shelf product.
That's great. It's based on our 865 platform, which is our newest utility vehicle. This one happens to feature our deluxe cab, but we have vehicles without cabs as well. And then what we do is we work in conjunction with our partners at IAS, International Automated Systems, and they really are the ones that help us rapidly get to custom configured utility vehicles that meet military specs.
And Bill, of IAS, could you tell us a little bit about the company and then more importantly perhaps what you actually do to the vehicle that's shown here?
IAS has been a federal product-based company since its inception. We build a lot of flight line type products for the Air Force. We've been working with John Deere for quite a while. An opportunity came up to build a flight line maintenance vehicle, and we took the lead on that and worked with John Deere and won that contract. 2,000 vehicles over a 5-year period. That kind of launched us into the UTV side. We don't do things that Deere couldn't do. We probably do things that Deere shouldn't do. They build for a very broad band of a customer, and we actually are in the hundreds of units where a customer wants a particular use pattern with a machine that maybe is not familiar with the commercial use pattern. So we actually come in and listen to the customer, figure out what it is that they want, and if it's not against the laws of physics, we actually build it into the gator. One of the things that makes us special, I think, is our quick turnaround time. The time from a cartoon drawing to a SolidWorks drawing to a prototype on the floor sometimes is less than 4 weeks. So we can respond quickly to a customer, and then we have obviously we have manufacturing facilities as well, so we can respond quickly to what they actually need. I don't think the military customer is used to seeing the companies that we have the backing of John Deere and the deftness of a small company, and those two things combined make us pretty appetizing to the federal end user.
And the 865 that's shown here, what modifications have you actually made to the base product?
We did quite a bit to this one. We stretched the frame 900 millimeters to give us a long bed. So the bed on this particular Gator is actually the same size as the bed you'd find on a commercial pickup truck. We enhanced the rear suspension. We enhanced the frame. We did a lot of special tie downs to meet a lot of the 209K requirements in the military. The goal on this one was a 2,500 pound payload, which is probably almost 3 times what you normally get on a UTV. We're sure we've got at least 2,000. We're not done with testing. The paint was still wet on this about a week ago, so this is actually a fresh prototype. Once we get done with the testing, we're confident we'll be somewhere between 2,000 and 2,500 pounds, which is probably a first in the UTV world.
And is this product, is it targeted at any particular requirement, or is it something that you have developed because you anticipate need for it?
It's a great question. We actually do both. You can wait for the Army to ask you for something or wait for the military to ask you for something, but if you have an idea and you see a problem, you can solve it first. You can take the lead in that particular technology. So we built a lot of prototypes that there's not really a program for yet, but we've watched programs develop around some of the stuff that we've actually developed. So we kind of do both. We'll chase the stuff that's out there, but we're going to go after some of the things that we think might be a good idea as well.
Excellent.